If it's in Hampton Roads, it's on the Hampton Roads Show.
Welcome to the Hampton Roads Show. Our live audience today is from the Tidewater Big Train Operators Club. Coming up a little later, we'll get the scoop on their big holiday train show, a fun activity for the whole family to enjoy.
All right, in the kitchen, our good friend Chef Bob Hirasawa is back from Farm Fresh with a week until Thanksgiving. He's got some professional turkey talk as he shows us a great way to brine that bird and carve it up once it's done.
And she was bullied in elementary for being overweight. Now this local teen is helping others overcome peer pressure by creating her own website aimed at self-esteem. Coming up, find out why Emily Ann Regal is this morning. I am Hampton Roads, and of course it is contest week on the Hampton Roads Show. Ta-da! All week long we're going to be giving away some really awesome prizes.
Yeah.
We have 2 left in that grand prize. You see Amy Grant and Vincent.
Plenty of more goodies left.
Yeah,
Plenty of more goodies left that you can give away for the holidays.
That's right. We don't mind if you regift. It's none of our business.
But
really.
I don't know if people are going to regift, especially the airline tickets.
I know it.
Yeah.
I know it.
They
Hopefully
do.
folks are excited about the prizes
Maybe
they've
they'll
won so
take
far.
me with them.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Not.
Something that is not a contest gift or anything, but Thursday means pet pals too, so we have a couple of adorable little kitty cats that we're going to introduce to you later on today. But first, this morning, we're going to talk about something that's happening pretty soon, if it's not happening already, probably lunch period in the schools right now. And there was some controversy over revamping the lunch menu. The USDA had written a new proposal based on some 2009 guidelines by the Department of Health and Science to add more fruits and vegetables, to get rid of French fries, to get rid of pizza. That bill was defeated this week. So that means that French fries stay, pizza stays, and here's the kicker, pizza also gets to count as a vegetable because of the tomato paste.
So they're classifying pizza as a vegetable.
It will remain, well, not pizza altogether, but on
Just the
days that
paste.
pizza is served, the tomato paste gives them, you know, okay, hey, we served a vegetable today, same with potatoes, and people really wanted to see potatoes getting out. Now, there's a lot of criticism here. You know, it was the Obama administration wanted to have healthier lunches, and the bill was defeated mostly because of, you know, Republican votes to keep things the way they are, to not burden schools with what they call unnecessary spending because it costs more to have a healthier lunch. But some folks would say, you know, that's kind of a reach to have, you know, pizza check, vegetable day, potatoes, and it was also, you know, large industries that make frozen pizzas for schools, the potato industry, salt industry, who really lobbied to not get this passed.
Yeah, they would lose a lot of money if that was all pulled.
Absolutely.
But then they could do, if you're going to do the pizza, why not consider the crust like wheat crust? I don't know, maybe there's some things that you can tweak if you're going to serve it.
Yeah.
I think it's a very
healthy.
fine line here, because what are these kids going to eat? You know, what is healthy and what are they going to eat? Because, you know, if you take away pizza and French fries from these guys, they're not going to be real happy with the other choices.
Right.
But it's changing mentality,
Yeah.
changing their thought process on what is healthy.
Right. And, I mean, you know, aside from the whole hunger problem that we addressed in September, a lot of kids, their primary diet is coming out of their school cafeteria. But for the children that it's not, you're talking about one meal a day that they eat in school. So, I mean, come on, families and parents, that the whole day, you have the whole day to come up with balance at the end of the day or even at the end of the week, you know, so.
Or just bring your lunch.
Yeah, but it's hard. I mean, when
Yeah,
those
to pack
temptations
it.
are in there and kids can go get things themselves, it's hard. Of course they're going to go for the
And
junk.
some parents are just happy they're eating.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, let us know what you think about that. Pizza, the new vegetable. Pizza, it's the new broccoli.
Sauce, pizza sauce, the sauce.
Hey, let's just start a Facebook campaign page, and then we'll just have all these people friend it, and then we'll just unfriend you today, because today, I'm just kidding, it's National Unfriend Day. This is a real deal. Late night talk show host Jimmy Kimmel is throwing himself behind this campaign. He's campaign because he's hoping to persuade Facebook users to trim their friends list, because a lot of people, it's actually in like the thousands, you know, like you see, go on Facebook pages and they have like 2,000, 3,000 friends, and then how many of you, if you go into your friend list, there's like 60 or 40 or 20 people just waiting to be your friend. So it's kind of like unfriend people, but a lot of people think that it's going to hurt someone's feelings. Well, even if you don't know these people, how's it going to hurt their feelings? Like, people really get sensitive if they go on your page and you were a friend at one point and then they're not your friend.
I think it's a pretty good idea.
Today,
purge the list.
If there's a day to do it, today's the day, and you could just use the excuse, hey, it's National Unfriend Day.
Well, let's take it one step further, and let's make this a national holiday, and let's take the day off. No,
We'll
okay,
figure out
bad
that.
idea, right?
But on another good point
That'll
is
be, I'll
that,
get more friends, right?
you know, another good point is that sometimes people who just want to friend people, well, a lot of it is spam and it's linked to like pornography websites and just really explicit videos that if you click this friend and they're on your page, if you go on someone's page and they have like, look at this cool shoe video, it's not a shoe video. Got to be careful with that. Unfriend them.
I think it's probably a good idea. I think everybody's got a few
but
people that they could probably weed off that they don't know. I mean, make it a close-knit circle of friends.
Yeah, I guess that's an option too.
Yeah, now everybody's going to go look on their friend
You can have
page.
circles.
Mom, you unfriended me?
Circles of trust. Mom, that's funny.
I promise I won't unfriend you.
Okay.
All right, we won't unfriend you either. If you join the conversation on Facebook, you can chime in on our hot topics today. You can also follow us on Twitter at HR_shoot.
Here's
And
our
one person
number one
who will
friend.
never unfriend you.
Our
is
number
Jeremy
one friend,
Wheeler.
Jeremy Wheeler. But maybe not after
You
today.
seem like a.
I was over there dying laughing to myself, and the shoe video, that was good. For all the ladies, don't open the shoe video, please. It's disruptive, not the shoe video.
I've seen it happen. It's like, look at these cool
It'd be
new
like
pumps.
me and him, you know, don't open the football video, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Exactly, because you're a guy, you would be like, why am I not going to open a shoe video? These high
Right.
heels are cute.
But you know, I mean, a lot of
Take you to
women
another
probably
site.
perked up when you said that. Like, oh, I have a shoe video on there. I'm not going to open it, you know.
Well,
I mean, it's
open it if you want to. I warned you.
scary stuff.
Pass that on to me.
Pass it to
Pass it on to me. I'll be the judge
the
of that.
guys handle it. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
boy.
And
Laughs
next
galore.
part. Yeah.
Weather not so funny.
We're gonna judge you on this now.
Yeah, we're dropping those temperatures like bricks.
Rain.
Temperatures in the low 50s,
Bound to happen.
near 50, upper 40s here pretty soon, and then mid 40s by the end of the day. I mean, it's going to be chilly.
Here it comes.
Outside. Yeah, so that's why I got 52 and then a blue arrow going down. That means it's dropping. Got some scattered showers. Tonight, 34. 30s area wide. It will be chilly to the coast. It will be cold to the coast. Tomorrow, 48 for a high, mostly sunny, and then 59 Saturday. You got a little improvement for the weekend, and things looking good for the grand illumination, by the way, Saturday night. Temperatures in the low 50s and mostly clear skies. So here's the pop quiz for the day. The 4 clues coming at you right now. Here you go. Write them down. On the south end, tip of a pen, Duke of Blank, Prince Richard, not Edward, Richard, and to show the way. So put those together and you'll come up with the correct answer.
Gonna make you work for your prize today.
A little bit, but not too bad.
Little bit.
HamptonRoadshow.com.
All right, it's contest week, and we've given away some fantastic prizes. We've already given away the gift certificate for a half-day spa package from ARE Health Center and Spa, and 2 round-trip airline tickets to Orlando, Florida on Allegiant Air, now flying from Newport News at Williamsburg International Airport.
All right, 4 tickets to see Cirque du Soleil Quidam at Hampton Coliseum on opening night. Gave you that away yesterday, but here's what's up still for grabs this week. You can take your group to Busch Gardens Christmas Town with a 10-pack of tickets. Also, gift certificates for downtown Norfolk businesses during holidays in the city. Dine, shop, and reserve seats for the Norfolk's Grand Illumination Parade. And of course, everyone who enters our pop quiz trivia all week long will be automatically entered to win the contest week grand prize, a pair of front row seats and meet and greet passes to see Amy Grant and Vince Gill's 12 Days of Christmas concert. That is on December 8th at the Ted Constance Center.
And we're going to give that away real soon after you give us the answer.
That's right.
All right, thanks for, yeah. You can also go online to see who's won what.
That's right. You get the list right there.
Pretty cool stuff.
All right, we're in the kitchen today with Chef Bob Hirasawa from Farm Fresh. We are a week from Thanksgiving today.
We are. Didn't they just catch up to us real quick? It was just summer.
I know it.
Okay.
I know it. So we thought we would bring Chef Bob in because he's the turkey expert around here when it comes to not only the finished product, which looks beautiful, but prep is key. People have so many different things that they like to do to prep their bird. So what are you going to be showing us today?
Well, I guess I'm the big turkey, so we're gonna be doing with we're gonna do a brining technique. It's just gonna show a brine,
Okay.
way brining the bird, and that's kind of just gonna infuse flavor into it before you actually cook it.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna go through the steps of that, and then later on we'll go through carving.
How to carve a turkey.
How to carve a turkey.
All right, so if it's your first Thanksgiving, you're doing the carving, Chef Bob's going to make sure you don't embarrass yourself in front of all your friends and family. All right, we're going to get started in just a second.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it is time now for our Hampton Roads Show Pet Pals of the Week. A couple of kittens from the Virginia Beach SPCA. Now you can find out more about fostering these little guys once you like them or get the ball rolling on adopting them. You can call the Virginia Beach SPCA at 427-0070 or log on to www.vbspca.org.
These little guys are so cute. Yeah, I'm trying to give you a little
I would
breakfast.
hold one, but I'm allergic to cats.
Give you a little
so
breakfast
I
here.
don't think I'm a kitten hater.
Approved by the USDA for school lunch. Good for you. It's a vegetable.
Oh,
Come on, little
there's
buddy.
3 of them. We're gonna have Carrie bring
Come
one
on,
of the
little
other
buddy.
ones in, but there's 3 of them.
That's right.
Hey,
This one here is Carrie. That one over there is Ariane.
I've got stripes.
Chris
And-
carried her. They're so cute.
I haven't shaved in weeks. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, no, this is starting. This is,
I've grown a
Little
kitty.
pet nursery bottle.
he loves me.
Look, you're having him hold on to you.
He's
Is he
like,
scratching you?
yes, his claws are embedded in my chest right now.
I think.
Just hang out. It's a little kitten.
Which
He's
one
like
is
a
this?
pound.
No,
They're
not
fat.
even.
Oh,
It's all right. He'll
see?
be fine.
Gotta watch the little kitten. Can you hear that purr?
Help me. His claws
I
are
can
stuck.
pet your little head, man.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
This is, but
Somebody-
that's a great
somebody-
opportunity. If somebody can't make a forever commitment, they can foster, you know, until
They
these
could.
babies are ready to go.
All right, still ahead on the Hampton Road Show, a local teen's efforts to help stop bullying lands her in the company of some big-name stars. We're going to introduce you to Emily Ann Regal on this week's I Am Hampton Roads.
And our organizing whiz, Amy Volk, is here with us today with containers of all sizes. Up next, she'll tell us why you need to think outside the box before you start storing stuff in it.
All right, we're back in the kitchen now with Chef Bob Piersauer from Farm Fresh. You're still the cutest thing in the studio, even with those 3 kittens today. We're glad to see you back. I know. Sucking up a little bit. Because you're going to show us how to brine and carve the turkey.
Brine and carved turkey. First one we're going to do, the first segment we'll do a brining.
Yes.
Basically, we're making a solution, a little bit of salty solution, a little bit of herbs and flavors in there that's going to get infused into the bird.
Okay.
Generally, what we want to do is, you know, you're just kind of, there's probably as many brine recipes as there is turkey recipes, you know.
Okay.
So you can always make. I want you to say make it your own. If we're going to add some fruit to this one today, you don't always have to. You keep it more more herby, and you know just go with it. But it just helps kind of actually makes the bird a little moister too.
Okay.
So,
But you're committed. I mean, this is a process.
Yes, it's
To
a
put
little
it
bit of
together, but then you have to make sure you have time for it to sit, right?
Right, and really overnight is good.
Okay.
Okay, 24 hours. But the first thing you want to do is you want to thaw your turkey. Completely. You usually get it frozen unless you get it fresh, but frozen one, put it in the fridge. Best way to do it is put it in the refrigerator for 72 hours. It's kind of like the Kim Kardashian wedding. Oh no, that was 72 days. But in 72 hours here. Okay. But we want to go ahead and allow it to slowly defrost. You don't want to throw it in, leave it on the counter, or you want to throw it in water. Okay, avoid that.
All right.
Plan ahead on that. So then the other.
Let's trade places
Okay.
because all your ingredients are over
Okay.
there.
Well, and then we're going to start out with a little bit of water, and we're going to do water, apple cider, got some kosher salt to bring up the saline solution on it, or the saline amount. Got some brown sugar for sweetness, the black peppercorns, and some fresh herbs. We're going to have some garlic, and then we go to the kind of the sweet part, where the cider and the oranges and the lemon kind of give it a little citrusy.
Okay.
And then we have the others that kind of just add some flavor to it.
All right.
So basically, this is just an easy motion. I'm just going to say we can pour it into a bowl, something you can just kind of mix everything into.
Okay.
You want to do that you dump the cider, you can do that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. You know, I always want to get you involved in it. I'll take
Yes.
that. How about the kosher salt? Put the kosher
How
salt
much?
in.
All of it?
Yeah, that's all pre-measured. Okay, and the brown sugar. And I'm going to mix while you're doing that.
Okay.
Now, I won't get it on you. That's the black peppercorns.
Ready?
Yep. You can crack them if you want. You can just keep them whole.
Should I just throw this stuff
yeah.
in?
And
Right here.
in the recipe, I did say you can put it into a little bit of warm water to help them steep, get the flavors going. Another way, if you want to throw everything together here, just heat it up a little bit, and then it just allows everything to kind of dissolve and go together.
Okay, so we got sage.
We got sage. Yeah, fresh sage.
Rosemary.
Good. Rosemary.
Don't tell me. Okay, tell me. Bay leaves?
Yeah.
Oh,
bay leaves.
wow, okay.
See? Did-
I guess I've only seen them like dried up in the jar, but these are fresh.
These are fresh.
And more
yeah.
sage.
Mhm. And then we're going to do, we just do like a bulb of garlic, and we just cut it in half.
Okay.
Okay.
So they both go, they're both
Just
going
drop it
there?
in there. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about, getting everything.
Because you're going to fish the turkey out of the
You
cider.
are. And you want to wait, but you do want to wash the citrus before you put it in. Or
Okay.
anything. So you want to go ahead and just squeeze it and drop the half in. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Just one half? You want that?
Go ahead. All
right.
of it.
Everything's going in there.
Everything's going in there.
Okay.
There you go. And then see what you're really doing too is you got the juices in there, but you also want the oils from the skin.
Oh, all
And
right.
and that's really what flavor.
Okay.
And then go ahead and drop the onions. And that could just be coarse, so you're just going to get the flavors off of that. And then that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you want to heat it up, you can. You don't have to. And then what we're going to do is, I took a...
Tell me about this setup.
The setup here, yeah. Took a, about a 3-gallon container. This is actually about 4-gallon stock pot. And you can use a bucket if you want. Use the oven roasting bag.
Oh.
Okay. Basically, it's because, rather than use a garbage bag or anything like that, it's food safe, it's strong, it's durable, so we put it in there.
All right, so an oven bag.
And then we're just going to pour this over.
I'm going to let you do that.
Okay. Okay. And we're going to kind of work that, let the air out of here a little bit. But
On the side.
yeah, get that.
Want to poke a hole in it?
No, we don't want to do that because we're going to. There we go.
What's so funny, right? Good idea. You know you'd have stabbed it with a knife by now. Why not? How come we can't just make a little hole in the top? How come?
Oh, because we're gonna put it all together, and then we're gonna actually seal it up here, and then take a little bit of the air out. And if you're like me, you have limited kind of refrigerator space.
Yeah.
And what I would say is take it from here and put it in a cooler and cover it with ice.
Throw it outside.
In the garage, something like that. You keep it in the kitchen.
Okay.
But then that way you save your refrigerator space, and you just change the ice.
All right.
But you really have to just do this overnight, and then you're straight.
Okay. That's brining, carving when we come back.
All right, guys, in the buzz with Mr. Chris, the Wreck
Yes,
Dog.
Miss Ariane. Ariane.
I don't get a cool name like the Wreck Dog.
Ariane Caddy. I don't know.
All right. Hey, talking about our hot topics this morning.
Which way are we
starting
going?
with
Which
the school lunch menus.
school lunches?
And, a lot of people are talking about what is considered healthy. The Obama administration was wanting to throw a lot of dollars towards that to make school lunches more healthy, whereas the USDA and Congress was pushing that pizza is considered as a vegetable. Actually, the tomato paste, is what's considered the vegetable through the pizza and then French fries. And so we were just asking people, what do you think about that? What do you think about just school lunches in general? Karen Dunn on Facebook says no, she doesn't agree, but follow the money trail and you will see why Congress would push them as healthy, quote unquote, school lunch options. Mike B says he doesn't agree, but they're cheap and easy to make. Unfortunately, that is true in some cases. If they try to put something in there more healthy, the kids are going to go to the snacks like cookies and chips and the sugar drinks for their lunches.
That's right.
John Coffrin, he says, everything is relative. Pizza and French fries have lots of vitamins and minerals. He says kids in many countries would benefit greatly from having pizza and fries to eat. Also, the food that we call healthy isn't healthy if kids won't eat it. He says a full stomach makes for attentive students, and he discounts all the do-gooders who think that they know what is best for the rest.
My kids refuse to eat the school lunch, and for one reason, and that's because they don't want to wait in line, and it almost wastes their whole lunch period. So they, I make them their sandwich. I make them a sandwich every night before the next day.
And do you try to throw at least a fruit or vegetable?
Absolutely, we get fruits and
do you
healthy stuff
when they
in
come
there.
home, are you like checking the lunchbox?
No, don't have to because I know they'll eat it all.
No, they eat it all.
All right, and we're also, today is National Unfriending Day on Facebook, started by Jimmy Kimmel. And how about this? Mike Barnett says, are you going to unfriend? Well, he says, nope, about the only way you get off my list is to die. On the other hand, I've been deleted from their list for some reason or another. So, what are your reasons for unfriending?
And are you going to unfriend people today? Just do it. Just unfriend one.
Just let us know.
Let us know. We're not going to unfriend any of you, but thanks for sending us your comments.
Thanks.
All right, the Hampton Roadshow is trying to help you organize your life. You can check out our home storage section of your nearest retailer and find containers of all shapes and sizes. But before you go and spend a ton, there are some steps you need to take first. Amy Volk with Simplified Living is back to help us by thinking outside the box.
No pun intended.
Well, I think you meant it. But it totally works for the segment because, I mean, there's only one thing here on this table that I would actually call a box.
Right.
Yet you've got a ton of stuff stored.
Well, it's the fun part of organizing is like, and when we think of organizing, we think of all the cute containers lined up. But it's actually the last step, and you've heard me talk about that a lot. It's the last step in organizing is containerizing things. And so I brought I could have brought a ton more. I brought a good variety of things that we can look at. But this is the final step. So after you've sorted and purged, then we can go buy containers.
Okay.
So you and I have talked in the past about just because something's labeled, like this little container's labeled for nuts and bolts and screws and things like that, so we think we have to use it for that. Think outside of that. What else could we use this for? Earrings, little toys, Lego sets. This is great in the car for tiny things. You could even use this for a little snack box.
Yeah, you could.
So just because it says that, don't think it has to be used for that. That's my biggest thing. So in that same vein, things like, this is a flower pot. This is meant to have flowers, but I use it as a napkin holder. I've also taken napkins out and put utensils in there for a party. So all kinds of things, jelly beans. These are another little set of flower pots, and you can use them for sugars, for cotton balls, things like that. So that's the fun part of it. When you are going to stack things, though, you want to have some uniformity because they will stack better, and clear containers are actually the best stacking containers like this, because you can put a label on it, and you know if you have something way down here, you can see through it. Yeah. So get some uniformity. But these blue ones over here are super cute, and they go together. They're a set, and you can use them in that. You know, you could put CDs, you could put pens, pencils, and all of that.
In the bottom one.
But you and I've talked about, if you are someone who likes things visible, like don't have lids on it, if you need to see it like I do, something with a lid is not good for you, because if I put something in there and put the lid on it, I will forget about it. That's not true for everyone. Unless it's clear.
Then you're not digging for nothing.
Absolutely true. So just kind of think, what's my style? Do I like things visible? Do I need things more hidden? Or do I, it doesn't matter to me. But choose the containers that way then too. An idea that I couldn't bring here, but if you have seasonal decorations, it's fun to do tubs of those colors. So like green for maybe Christmas or Easter, pink for Easter, green for Christmas, all of that. So kind of color coordinate those, and then those stack as well. You know, in the garage. Exactly. So other things. These little buckets, if you hang hooks on the walls, this is great for a kids' craft center. So you can hang these on hooks. Baskets make great things for stationery, to sit on a desktop, things like that.
We've got to wrap it up, but tell me about this real quick.
Okay, so we know this is a kitchen container. Good for beads, good for cotton balls, good for other kinds of ribbon, loose storage. So again, think outside. What other purposes can
those label people, not the boss of you.
Ignore that thing.
Not the boss of you. Exactly. All right, Amy Boak, more ideas as always that we could get to, but great as always to help us stay organized. If you would like more information about this, we will link Amy's blog to our website, thehamptonroadshow.com.
All right, check out this amazing train set in our studio this morning. This is only a fraction of what you'll see at the Tidewater Big Train Operators Club annual Holiday Train Show. We'll get the details on that event and maybe get you involved in trains as well.
And don't forget about our pop quiz. You could win one of the fabulous contest week prizes, and by entering you are registered for that grand prize, a pair of front row seats to see Amy Grant and Vince Gill's 12 Days of Christmas and meet and greet with them. That's the concert on December 8th at the Ted Constant Center. All you have to do is log on to thehamptonroadshow.com, click on that pop quiz button on the top right hand corner of the screen.
Welcome back to the Hampton Road Show. In case you were wondering why we have this amazing train set up in our studio today, I'm here with our audience from Tidewater Big Train Operators Club to tell us why. Here's Jerry Kay and Taya Capelwoods to tell us about their upcoming holiday train show. All right, we're going to start with you, Jerry. Tell me about TBTO and how long it's been around.
TBTO has been around for over 25 years now. We just finished celebrating our silver anniversary. And we're just a model train club. We like the large-scale trains. Most of our members have a railroad in their garden. And every year we do the holiday show where we set up at a large venue. In the past few years it's been Avalon Church of Christ. We set up in their recreation youth center, which is the size of a gymnasium. Fill the place up with trains and try to have a holiday atmosphere.
You know, I see the train and it just automatically takes me back to my childhood of my little train set that I had. And you guys haven't grown out of that. Oh, and it's not just in your garden, though. Taya, where's your train? And tell me about yours.
My train is in my backyard. I have a train layout and started in '97. It's quite a large layout with 6 feet high mountains.
Oh, wow.
And stuff, yeah, miniature trees and buildings, yeah.
I think I could really make a garden sing because you can really build around it. Is that part of the joy of it?
Yeah, that's the joy of it. I consider I have a layout because my layout is off the ground and stuff is not actually on the ground and stuff, so, yeah.
Jerry, tell me about what you've got coming up because I know you guys have a lot of events.
Right, well, the main thing is the holiday show. That's December 2nd through the 9th. We have the Avalon Church of Christ be set up with all of our trains. We'll have 21 different trains running. Christmas and a little bit of military theme in there, but the whole theme is going to be Winter Wonderland.
Winter Wonderland, there it is, December 2nd through the 9th, Avalon Church of Christ, 844 Woodstock Road, Virginia Beach. For more information, go to www.tbto.org, and just seeing this train makes me think of, like I said, the Polar Express. What a great movie and what a great thing. We love our trains here at the Hampton Road Show, and thanks for joining us today, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Still ahead on the Hampton Road Show, a local teen is honored for her efforts to help change the way teens view themselves. Emily Ann Regal's story is coming up in this morning's I Am Hampton Roads.
But first, we're going to check back in with Chef Bob from Farm Fresh in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen. Now that he showed us how to brine a turkey, he's going to show us how to carve like a pro.
And remember that you can foster or adopt these sweet little kittens from the Virginia Beach SPCA. Call 427-0070 or just log on to bbspca.com.
All right, look at the Thanksgiving spread that Chef Bob has put on. Now look, there's no shame in going to the chef's quarters at Farm Fresh and getting all of these sides and stuff and just put them on your dishes and don't say a word.
Well, absolutely. That's what we want you to do. But, these are all going to be fully prepared for you. All you have to do is just heat them up. And in a microwave or throw them in the oven.
I mean, 3 different kinds of potatoes. If you have to have the mashed or the roasted, the sweet potatoes, did you just cube those and roast them?
Those are cubed, roasted. They're honey glazed. And then,
check out the stuffing muffin.
The stuffing muffin, we do that's a cornbread muffin with Fuji apples. And if you want just plain, we can do that. Cranberry orange relish. And then we have a green beans almondine, roasted, like I said, roasted potatoes. On the end, you can finish off, you have your pumpkin pie, but we also have a pumpkin bread pudding to tease you with.
With the cream cheese drizzle.
And then we have a giblet gravy.
All right.
Just some of the choices. We have many more there, but these are what we're going to be featuring during the holidays here.
That's awesome. So, all right, now we have to do our carving lesson.
Yeah, birds brine, birds cooked.
Yes.
Now we're ready to serve it. A couple ways you can look at. First off, either way, I'll go ahead and take off the legs first, and then work that off. Okay. Get to the breast. And you want to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
And we're using a slicing knife here, and you can kind of characterize it by these little grooves. It just kind of makes it a little easier to slice through the meat, and it doesn't hang up on you. Okay.
So if you bought a knife set and you have one that has these on it, that's why.
That's why. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So
if
now
you want to go ahead and cut the skin right here.
Right here?
Oh, right here first at the.
Right there?
Right there.
Why don't you want to put your finger closer? Where?
I trust you. Yeah. Can you get to it?
Quiet,
okay.
Right. What am I doing wrong?
There you go.
There we go.
Okay,
all
you
right.
got the, and then go ahead and just cut down the side here, and you're gonna get. Okay. 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 I'll pull this up, and you can go ahead and just cut. We'll take the leg off if you want. Okay. You get that?
I have not watched enough Grey's Anatomy to get this leg off.
One hand.
There you go.
Now, you know what? I don't care who's laughing. I'm doing better than Andy Fox, aren't I? Because didn't you get to give him a lesson a little while ago?
We did. Yeah, that was an epic little show there.
Let's show Andy.
Okay.
What is going on there?
I'm gonna take. You just gotta get through the knuckle there.
Oh man,
There
Andy Fox actually smoking me at turkey carving. Look at him go.
Okay, and then we come down. I think we're on that now. Okay, but we want to just get down to remove the thigh.
All right.
Okay. And we're just kind of taking the leg off, and we'll cut that later. But then getting to the breast.
This is the part I wanted to do.
Okay. I'll start you on it first, because there's the bones. This is the breastbone, goes down the middle.
Right.
And you just want to just basically carve off strips, and you come off.
Look how nice that is.
And you can just kind of go.
You're really going to have to give me a chance to redeem myself after that whole leg debacle.
And you want to use the fork there?
For what? Where do you put that? Just wherever?
Yeah, just to help settle.
Just so you don't end up throwing it across the room?
Right.
Okay.
There you go. All the way through. Keep on going. There you go. You want to go long, even strokes if you can.
Oh, man.
You're doing.
What is with the skin on this bird? How come you're not having this trouble? I'm an athlete. Okay. Look, the whole...
Okay.
Why? Okay, I'm not putting enough pressure on the fork side.
Yeah. Let me hold this for
It
you.
still
too.
tastes the
gets
same.
more- It
Can you
does.
see me at the head of the dining room table? La la la, everybody running for their lives. Okay, and then
Okay.
what?
Okay.
After you get the breast meat off, you do the other side the same?
Do the other side the same. Or if you're, and I know we're getting short on time here.
Is that cheating?
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. And you also.
What's that? I hit bone again.
No, that's going to be the wing.
Oh. No, there's a little piece of bone in that piece. There's something there.
Yes.
We'll just trim it off.
And if you're in front of your guests and you're trying to carve, you can do it this way. Another way is to go ahead and remove that whole piece of the breast off the bone, and put on a carving.
Do that. Do that to the other side. Show me
Okay.
how you can take the whole piece off.
Okay. And just come on down.
Please, please.
Sure.
Oh,
There we go. Again, I just follow the carcass down like this,
yep.
and so the whole piece comes off like that.
That's what I should have done.
Come down to the carving board, and you can, and especially when if you're doing this in back,
Yes.
and then bring it out arranged on your platter for your guest.
That's what I might do. Okay. All right. The only thing left to do is give it all a try. So we'll come back and have our Thanksgiving dinner, courtesy of Chef Bob, in just a little bit. I guess I'm still not carving this year.
All right, your smile says a lot about you. If your smile needs a little help, you have a lot of options. Here now to tell us how you can get that movie star smile is Dr. Michelle Mattioli from Konikoff Dentistry, and we're going to discuss some cosmetic options. First of all, doctor, tell me about how the discoloration begins.
Well, you know, tooth discoloration can come from a lot of different things. You know, it can, age certainly has something to do with it.
Right.
Whether you're a smoker, you drink a lot of dark, you know, beverages, colas, wine, red wine, things along those lines. Old restorations that you have on your teeth, fillings, can discolor teeth because they get discolored. But ultimately, you know, teeth have a shade, just like you have hair color or eye color. You have a tooth shade, and that it can be changed. And of the best ways.
Let's go right to the quick way to get them white, nice and white.
Sure. The best way would be through bleaching. There's a few options for that. You can do white strips. There's professional strength that you can get from your dentist, and they have a higher concentration of bleach. There's those that you can buy over the counter in a drugstore or at your Walmart. But there's also tray bleaching, and if you're looking to really get the full effect, you need to be bleaching as many teeth as possible, and the strips just don't give you enough of that. But it's certainly an option.
I know it also fillings. We go from the dark fillings to the white fillings. I know that could be a quick fix as well.
Absolutely. Many of us have amalgams or silver fillings in our teeth, and they can be changed to something that is tooth colored. It's a great restoration. It's bonded to your tooth. It's very long lasting. They have good wear, so it's certainly an option when you have dark silver fillings to have them be changed to white ones.
And I know they're doing an amazing thing with crowns as well. You can
Absolutely.
go right for the crown.
Sure, you can. Sometimes a restoration's too big on a tooth and it needs a crown, and that's surely that is going to be a beautiful restoration, one that looks just like a tooth. If you have needs on your front teeth, we have full ceramic crowns now. You can get away from older crowns showing that dark line at the gum line. Get away from that, and with a ceramic crown, you won't have those worries.
Real quickly, what about toothpaste? Do they actually help? Not really.
Probably not. I mean, they may take off some surface stain, but your best bet is seeing your dentist.
And there's so many other options to make that smile perfect, and there's so many ways you can do it. For more on cosmetic options for your smile, contact the experts on your side, Konikoff Dentistry, with locations across Hampton Roads. Call 1-800-SMILE-99 or log on to www.konikoffsmile.com for the office nearest you, and we'll link their website to ours. Doctor, thanks for the great information.
Thank you.
Well, a 17-year-old local teenager is creating a movement to help stop hate.
That's right. Her passion and dedication to the issue has led her to go as far as being honored for her hard work and the chance to meet one of her own idols. Emily Ann Regal is this morning's I Am Hampton Roads.
When I was a freshman in high school, I started making YouTube videos as Schmidlbopper, which is my online username, and I ended up getting a lot of YouTube friends. We would like talk on Skype and on YouTube, and some of my friends just had massive followings, like 100,000 subscribers, or crazy numbers, and I thought to myself, like, why don't we do something that's positive as opposed to just the comedy videos that we're used to seeing on YouTube and that all my friends and I would make. And so because I was bullied in school as a child, I felt really passionate about self-esteem issues and bullying, and so that's why I kind of paired my love for anti-bullying and just feeling good about yourself and YouTube, and that's how We Stop Hate came about.
Fast forward to becoming an honoree through the Team Nick Halo Awards. How did they find you?
I don't know how they found me. I know they have a nomination process, but I'm not sure about the details. But basically, one of the producers emailed me, and they had a fake account because they couldn't say it was for Halo. So it was called Outstanding Teens, and they were like, oh, we're going to do a little profile piece. And I ended up passing all the different interviews, and so they came to my internship this summer at 17, and they surprised me, and Nick Cannon came out as they were shooting the profile piece. I said to them, I was like, I'm about to pass out. Like, I couldn't believe he came out, and he was so nice, and I didn't know who the celebrity would be, but he said that, you know, you're going to meet someone who shares your cause, and I was so excited. Lady Gaga was the celebrity for anti-bullying, of course, and I had said in one of my initial interviews that Lady Gaga really inspires me, and I think she just set such an amazing example for being yourself. She had watched some of the videos, and I mean, just to hear that was like unbelievable. But she loved it, and she ended up making a video for WeStopHate.org.
But who is Lady Gaga's idol?
Emily Ann is my hero.
We had done a cover of one of her songs, Born This Way, and I couldn't think of the song because I was so nervous, and there was all this action going on, and I'm like, what is the name of that song? Like, I know we did a cover, and finally it like hit me, Born This Way, and I was like, we did a Born This Way video. I mean, that's what I was most excited about, was to meet the other honorees, and I was so like, they just do amazing things, and each one of them has such a different story, and it was amazing to meet them, and I got to spend a lot of time with them before the show because we were there for the week, and I have 4 new friends. The way that We Stop Hate and my personal beliefs is that to end bullying, you need to have good self-esteem, because if you're happy with yourself, you're not going to put someone else down. And so I think it's really important to recognize that and to see what you can do in your own life to build your self-esteem. And one thing that that helps with that, I think, is when you do esteemable acts. And by that, I mean something that makes you feel good about yourself and that probably does something good for the world, because I think when you're giving back and when you're helping another person, you see your own value and your own worth. I think when I hear that someone just really changed their perspective, that really, it just touches me, because I feel like I'm just, helping make this platform, but really We Stop Hate is all the teens who've come together and who've made videos and who've posted their favorite pictures. And so I feel really honored to be in the position that I'm in, but really it's just all the teens. And there are so many people around here who've watched my journey from the very beginning, and I think that's something compared to more of a national scale, but the people in Hampton Roads have been so supportive from the very beginning, and it really means a lot. My name is Emily Ann Regal, and I am Hampton Roads.
All right, you can check out Emily Ann's website by going to WeStopHate.org. You can also follow her on Twitter and YouTube. And we're also posting a link on our website where you can see Emily Ann receiving her Nick Halo Award in L.A. She went to Hollywood.
She said something so key, though. She recognized the self-esteem problem in the bully, not the kids being bullied, but in the bully, and that's key to stopping that issue.
Yeah, she's going to go far.
I really like her.
Me too.
All right, raise your hand if you could use a nice back massage. Coming up, we're talking with the folks from the Casey Riley School of Massotherapy about how you get that tension to melt away, one of the many benefits of a professional massage. I'm first. Back in the buzz this morning, we got lots of comments coming in about the school lunch for your children and what you think, and check it out.
All right, Christy. Sorry, I need to get
Go right ahead.
Christy says, have you had school food? Everything tastes of pure salt. Horrible. My son doesn't eat the stuff. Michelle said, we, as the adults, really need to stop worrying about what kids want and give them what they need. Who cares if they want French fries? Will they die without them? No. If they're not available in the lunchroom, the kids will be forced to make other healthier choices. It's time we started acting like we know better than they do and stop giving in to everything that they want.
And today is also National Unfriending Day on Facebook, and we're
That's
asking you if you are unfriending and going through your list. Jimmy says trimming your friend list is an important part of FB maintenance. I happen to work at a company that monitored your social media profiles and would make negative comments on your personal posts. They would ask if other employees to spy and monitor your comments. I had to drop most in that company so there wasn't a conflict of interest. Sorry, guys. Ooh, Big Brother?
That sounds like a really crazy place to work.
Big Brother, checking out
happens.
Facebook. You know,
Yeah.
you got to be careful what you post.
I do think you should keep that kind of stuff separate, though, if you can.
You should, and you know who your friends are.
Thank you for buzzing in.
Oh, we're just switching, playing musical massage chairs over here. Whether you're dealing with an aching neck or thinking about a career in massage therapy, there's a terrific resource in Hampton Roads to get you started. This is Dawn Hogue. She's the Education Services Manager from the Casey Riley School of Massotherapy in Virginia Beach. I've always come out to the school, so welcome here to the Hampton Roads Show.
Thank you very much.
So tell me about the program, the massage program.
Yes, we have a 700-hour massage therapy training program. We offer full and part-time class schedules for students. We are located at the ocean front in Virginia Beach, and we are celebrating our 25th year in operation next year.
Yes, and so you brought this chair.
Yes.
Tracy drew the short straw to get the massage today. So what are you doing now? Is this a certain technique?
Well, this is a chair massage chair, and this is a great tool that you can take out into the community for different events and just to introduce people who've never had a massage before. It's great because clients get to keep their clothes on, and you get to work the top two areas that people complain about, which is the neck and shoulders and the back. So this really gets, you know, the top two areas for folks.
Now, how do you know if someone's tense? Like, do they you just rely off of them telling you, in my neck I'm feeling tense, or can you, when you start to, you know, get into the deep tissue massage, you can feel it?
Both. Yeah, I mean, pretty much everybody has tension, you know, especially in our neck and shoulders and back. And then people will tell you, you know, certainly where their aches and pains are. But you can also tell when you put your hands on somebody, you know, if one side is tighter than the other.
Tensed up at?
Trace feels tighter, like in through his back here, lower back, more than his neck and shoulders.
Because he sits at his desk all day and doesn't work. That's where all that tension's coming. Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah. So anytime you work along the spine, there's two muscle groups here. That's going to be really relaxing for the client. So in chair massage, that's really what we're focusing on. Just using the heel of our hand and the palms of our hand to just lean in and apply pressure down the sides of the spine. Never on the spine itself, but on the muscles on the sides. Just going down
How's
the
that
spine
feeling, Tracy?
up.
A grunt, I guess that's good.
Groans are good.
Grunts are
Moans
good.
and groans are good. And then, of course, the neck and shoulders. You can just squeeze and knead. And, you know, you don't want to squeeze with fingers because that can be ticklish or just not be as comfortable as if you're using your full palm of your hand. Just squeezing right on those neck and shoulders.
Now, you always see them do the little, like...
little choppies.
Is that, what is that kind of...
That's called tapotement, and that's a great technique to really bring a lot of circulation to the muscle groups and, you know, just to help wake somebody up.
How long would you suggest someone get a massage like this in the chair if they're just needing to get some of that stress out?
Chair massage sessions are usually about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. You can go a little longer, 20, 30 minutes, and do a little bit on the arms, a little bit on the hips, you know, to help with the low back.
Does that feel good, Tracy?
Not really.
And really quick, financial aid that you guys offer.
Yes, we do. We have federal financial aid for those who qualify, and we also accept a variety of military benefits, veterans, VA, GI Bill, that kind of thing.
All right. Well, the Casey Riley School of Massotherapy, you can give them a call, 457-7270, or visit edgarcasey.org/massage school, and it's a very beautiful school, like you said, right on the ocean front. I've been out there several times to do segments, and it's hands-on. The classes actually you get to learn your work by actually doing the deal. Tracy, I think he's just going to hang here while you continue
a little bit.
Dawn, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ariane.
You've had a long, hard day, Carrie Fury.
I know, and it's...
You're tense. You need to
relax.
relax.
Not even noon. I know it.
You know what you need to do? You need to give away a prize.
Well, first we need to talk about the answer to our trivia question.
Yes,
you're like
you're
one weird chair away from a professional.
No.
I didn't mean weird. I meant functional. I didn't mean weird.
I'm definitely weird. How about that?
Yes, you are.
Talk about prizes. Yeah, let's take a look at the clues and we'll get to that prize momentarily. So here we go. On the south end, tip of a pen, Duke of Blank, which is Prince Richard, rather, and to show the way. So you got to put those clues together to get this one. So what do you think?
Dude, I don't know today.
Yeah.
Lost a point.
Well, alrighty then. How about the winner there?
Wow, that was
point.
such
Nice
confidence.
job.
You know, I don't want to toot my own horn, but beep, beep.
Yeah, all right. Very good.
That's awesome.
Well,
All right, so if you've been keeping track, we've given away a bunch of prizes already. The spa package from ARE Health Center and Spa, gone. 2 round-trip airline tickets to Orlando, Florida on Allegiant Air, now flying from Newport News Williamsburg Airport. They're gone with the 4 tickets to see Cirque du Soleil, Quidam at Hampton Coliseum on opening night.
Gone. But here's what is still up for grabs that you can walk away with. You can take your entire group to Busch Gardens Christmas Town with a 10-pack of tickets, gift certificates for downtown Norfolk businesses during holidays in the city. You can dine, shop, and you get reserved seats for the Norfolk's Grand Illumination Parade.
Everyone who enters our pop quiz trivia all week long will automatically be entered to win the contest week grand prize, a pair of front row seats and meet and greet passes to see Amy Grant and Vince Gill's 12 Days of Christmas concert December 8th at the Ted Constance Center. Here's what today's winner will receive, Jeremy Wheeler.
Dun, dun, dun. Christmas Town, Busch Gardens.
Yay! 10 pack.
Now, that is great.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There you go.
Awesome.
I don't know what's my favorite. I mean, they're all pretty good.
They are. They're
Quidam
good.
would be
Right.
kind of fun.
Prizes.
So we all know what the winner's getting tomorrow, but we don't know who the winner is. So it'll still be a surprise. So you'll have to tune in. All right. Remember, you can help foster little kittens or adopt them. You can find out how by calling. The number is on your screen, 427-0070, or log on to vbspca.com. There's one of them. The other 2 little babies are asleep.
Somebody please take Carrie, Chris, and Ariane home.
We need home.
You
We
can
need a
probably
home.
name them whatever you
Or
want.
we can just go eat some turkey.
But they are adorable.
Yeah, and the
It's
cats
the
leave
time
some
to
too.
check out Chef Bob.
Turkey
Yes.
Town.
One
yes.
cool cat in our kitchen. Aw.
We'll be right back.
Thanksgiving came early here
Yeah,
at the
that's
Road
right.
Show. We're doing a little
Buffet
potluck
time.
style, a buffet style.
The buffet.
I get to eat at
The
the adults
buffet.
table.
Yes,
No more-
no more kids' table for you.
All right.
That's right.
Hey, you've cooked a few turkeys before, haven't you?
Just a few.
Just a
Yes,
few.
yeah.
Chef Bob, great job.
If you,
delicious.
if folks would like the information about how to brine the turkey and all that, we're going to put it on the HamptonRoadshow.com with the ingredients that Chef Bob used today. But you said people can kind of throw in whatever they think they like.
Yeah, and you know, you can, please make it your own, you know, whatever you want in there, what kind of flavors you want. Also, you know, about the sides and the chef's corners, we do have 6 of them in Farm Fresh. 1 in Great Bridge, 1 in Norfolk, 2 in Virginia Beach, 1 in Newport News, and 1 in Richmond.
All right.
Hey, thanks to our audience today, Tidewater Big Train Operators Club. Hey, you guys have a great event. Love the train. Thanks for bringing it in.
And thanks to Don Moe from Casey Riley Shade Massage Therapy for giving out massages. I'm going to get one after the show. And Emily Ann Regal.
All right, we're going to leave you for today. We'll be back.